Hey guys, so doing my weekly, well, some of my weekly bosses, also doing my daily bosses and just dailies in general. I'm still on that 24-hour 2x card, so I kind of have to knock this stuff out relatively fast. I still have 3 totems to go through, but whatever. Anyway, I'm a little stronger now and I'm a little smarter, and I actually, in a recent patch, I don't think the skill was around last time I attempted Chaos Pierre. So if you look at Radiant Soul, there's a skill called Light Force Ray, and this skill basically, whenever you use Radiant Soul, you can press the Radiant Soul button again, and it'll activate Light Force Ray, which is essentially just a huge, really strong attack. And I think it'll help with my burst a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do Pierre. I think I'll be able to clear him now, and if not, I'm gonna be really pissed because I'm really sick of this guy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my first attempt at bursting him down. Let's see how this goes. No, I missed Light Force Ray because he disappeared. Oh my god, dude. And he's split. Oh my god. If it's not one thing, it's another with this guy. Jesus. Okay, I killed him. Light Force Ray was the secret. I hate this boss so much, dude. This is one of my least favorite bosses in the game by far. Before I get into Vellum here, you might know that I struggle with Vellum also sometimes, but one thing that I learned, and this is something that you Mihile mains out there should probably take as a tip, just because you can tank something doesn't necessarily mean that you should. And what I mean by that is when it comes to the tails coming up from the ground when you're fighting Chaos Vellum, there is 2 seconds, like almost exactly 2 seconds from the moment that the effect appears on the ground to the tail actually hitting you. So you can keep that in mind so you can Royal Guard it, learn the Royal Guard timing better. But also, if you're not comfortable with the Royal Guard timing, first of all, I'd recommend you practice it, but also you can just avoid the tails. You don't have to tank them just because you can. So that's kind of what I picked up. Let's go ahead and do this. Little update, or I guess this is kind of a big update, big development. I've started attempting Damien. Not very well. I think my first attempt, I actually did get kind of close to killing him, but I had a lot of dumb deaths. The biggest threats to me in this fight are the timer and the death counter. If I can avoid stupid deaths, then, you know, one of those isn't a problem anymore, but... Where's my cat? Does anybody else have this thing with their cats, where they'll go into your room and you want to move your chair, but you're scared you're gonna, like, run over their tail or something? So you end up having to check all around you before you're able to actually roll the chair forward. And then once you have the all clear, you're good to go. But anyway, the other problem with Damien is lack of damage. I'm just not that strong. And that's really become apparent in this fight. So one of the things that I want to work on in the future, near future, is just getting stronger. More damage. My IED is... Wow, my IED is bad. Why is my IED so bad? My IED should not be this slow. I'm on the wrong Legion board. I'm on the wrong Legion board. I've been doing all these bosses on the wrong Legion board. Let me switch to the right one. There we go. And then, I don't know if Damien has... I think Damien has the same PDR as Lotus. So, I guess I want to use that potion. Alright, I'm going to go do another Damien attempt. Oh, I will also say, buying this Battleroid, already a good decision. I could just go into Damien whenever I want. Don't even have to worry about it. Oh my god, I'm so glad I bought this. Okay, so I pretty much just don't have the damage to kill Damien. I'm pretty confident at this point. There's no way. With the amount of time that he spends out of reach, I kind of can't do my whole Mihile thing, which is to just wail on the enemy for a long time so that they take consistent damage. Damien doesn't really allow for that, so that's not really a boss that I can kill at this point. I'm gonna come back to it when I've upgraded my gear a little more. Anyway, I'm gonna grind now because it is grind time. It has been 24 hours since I purchased that 2x drop coupon, or 2x EXP coupon, rather. And it might look like I actually didn't make that much progress, but one of these totems is from the daily gift, so yeah. All in all, I managed to go through, I think it was 8 hours of grinding, which is pretty good for me. I probably could have done 10, but I ended up spending a lot of time doing dailies, which ate up at least an hour between doing all the weekly bosses that I hadn't done and a bunch of dailies and stuff like that. So we got to level 236, which is pretty good. And now I need to take a good look at my gear and figure out where I want to go from here. So my spirit pendant actually expired. We're at 18.2 thousand stat. Right now, if I were to buy a 2x drop coupon and use totem, I could make probably like 60, 70 million mesos an hour. Not including like any droplets that I get, spell traces, node stones, etc., etc. I kind of want a reasonable size, a reasonable chunk of my income to come from farming, so that it's not all just throwing money at the game and buying all the gear that I want. I want to, you know, to a certain degree, kind of work for it. And so I think my goal for now is to upgrade my gear. As you can see, Most of you probably already know this if you're really familiar with the series. Most of my gear is just epic. It's just epic. Most of it sucks. Anything that's legendary is going to be drop gear, or in this case, meso gear, which is a whole other thing. I want to convert all that drop gear, all that meso gear to drop gear, etc., etc. There is an event going on, this party planner night troop event. When I get another level in 2,411 points, apparently, I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. But if I can unlock this equipment transfer, I have a legendary secondary on my Xenon that I'm going to transfer over to this evolving soul shield so I can have it at legendary. It only has one line of attack, but it should actually still be better than what I currently have. So that will be a nice upgrade, sort of. It's not going to be a big upgrade, but it will be an upgrade. And then my weapon and my secondary will both be legendary. At that point, I really don't know what to do. I need to probably get rid of this Chaos Pink Bean mark. I don't think it benefits me much to hold on to this when I could have like a Sweetwater accessory instead. I need to get a Dominator pendant probably. I need to probably get my CRA gear to at least unique, maybe even legendary if possible. I mean, there's like a million different things I can do, but just looking at it, you know, my stat is pretty low for my level. What I'm gonna do today is do my dailies, and then I'm gonna go level up my Phantom to 202. Then I am going to Terra Burn and Angelic Buster, as well as a Mega Burn my jet, I guess, I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna do today. And we'll just go from there, I guess. Alright. Looking at the auction house, I actually had this aquatic letter I accessory that I got from Zachem. It was 5% all stat, so I managed to sell that off for 40 mil. But also, while I was grinding, I managed to get a lot of E-bosses. So I'm gonna take a look at my scroll bag here and see what we get from this, because I probably got quite a few things. We have some clean slates, we have 2 epic potential scrolls, 2 innocent scrolls, and I got quite a few chaos scrolls as well. But that's, you know, that's a decent chunk of money right there. I don't want that thing. I also have these potion recipes that would be worth quite a bit. I think last I checked, it was like 20 mil a piece. It probably changed at this point, but yeah. And then what else? I have these droplets. I have 13 of them. Those are about 20 mil a piece. And I think that's about it. I have all of these familiars, but familiars don't really sell for a whole lot. Maybe these unique or rare ones would sell for a little bit, but these ones, yeah, probably just gonna use them as fodder to buy more of these familiar essences. And then, oh, I also got a lot of these things too. So I'm gonna go sell off all this stuff and see where I'm at money-wise. Alrighty. Let me hop on my Phantom and see what stuff I need there. Well, it looks like all of my gear disappeared, so yeah, I'm gonna have to, let's see, pretty much completely re-gear this character. I actually do have a lot of stuff that's not bad, and I think I thought ahead and put a bunch of gear into storage, I think. Yeah, it looks like I did. I don't remember what this gear was supposed to be for. I think it was supposed to be for my Phantom. So, you know what? Actually, I think I might go over to the Mihile and Starforce that stuff up. So, yeah, like I said, I only have to get Phantom up to level 202 because of the Lara pre-creation event, which I am very happy about. That's so freaking useful. And I'd rather grind Angelic Buster from 200 to 210 than Phantom. So, yeah, let me go ahead and just get all this stuff upgraded. All right, got all the gear upgraded. Another 150 mil spent on that. Mules are expensive, dude. When you want good damage on your Legion, mules are expensive. And that'll do it. That's level 202 on the Phantom. I gotta say, no shade to Phantom players, but man, I don't really get this class. It's not for me. I'm probably playing it wrong, but yeah. Anyway, we're done with this. And whenever the Lara pre-creation event is over, I can level this character up to 210. And we're good to go. So next on the agenda is, well, I gotta store all of this, all these mesos and stuff. Then we're gonna Terra burn an Angelic Buster. It's gonna be good. All right, on my Angelic Buster now. Oh shoot, never mind. There's something I forgot. Hold on. You know what? While I'm here, I'm actually gonna buy a few more items. Okay, now we're on the Angelic Buster. Let me get Feather Hop here. I actually used to main Angelic Buster like years ago, like around the time I think Reboot was first released. I used to main Angelic Buster and it was super fun. I really do like this class a lot. So I probably won't have a terrible time getting into 210. But we're actually not gonna go straight to 210. I'm just gonna do 1 to 200 for now and worry about 210 later on. Also, I am going to wait until I level up one more time before I use this Terra Burninator, because if you use it at level 10, you will reach level 199 and then have that like extra level to do. So I'd rather do the extra level now while it's like stupid easy. Oh man, it's been a long time. I'd rather do that now while the level is super easy to get than have to do it later on when it's, you know, level 199 to 200, which it doesn't take that long, but like if I don't have to do that, I'd rather not. So I think Angelic Buster has one of the best flash jumps in the game. The amount of distance you cover is insane, and you get 2 of them for some reason, even though she's a pirate class, which I personally don't understand. But, you know, hey, it benefits me, so I'm not complaining. And I don't think there's anything for me to really do right now. I'm going to claim this teleport rock. Great. And yeah, let's get started on this. Hey guys, so I got my Angelic Mihile. What did I just say? I got my Angelic Buster to level 200, and I kind of remembered how much I love this class, so I might look into dual maining this alongside my Mihile. So yeah, I just figured like I wanted to mention that because I used to be an Angelic Buster main long ago, like back before Reboot came out. Love the class, and I still do, but yeah, not really sure what to do from here, so I'll probably just get to level 200 and unlock Vanishing Journey dailies so I can start doing those and racking up a little bit of Arcane Force on this character, but we'll just go from there. It's not going to impact the series very much because, I mean, this isn't a Mihile, and this series is about my Mihile, so it's middle of the night, my usual awake time, and I was thinking about how I want to proceed. Now that we've unlocked Esfera, my priorities are kind of shifting a little bit. With Damien being kind of our next obstacle, I am really kind of motivated to increase my damage output so that I can actually kill him and start farming him weekly, right? So in the interest of doing that, I think I'm going to focus more on grinding and farming mesos, items, etc., so that I can upgrade my gear. I have my eyes on a few things, a few like Absolab items and stuff like that. That's a pretty decent upgrade for me. But this is level 14. I need to be level 21. Yeah, dang. Okay. And I was thinking about maybe switching to Arcane Umbra gear, but I don't see that happening quite yet because I'm not even strong enough to take on Lucid, even in a normal party. So, Arcane Umbra for me is not the way to go. What I'm gonna do instead is I don't think I wish listed any of the gear that I was looking at, but just to give you a little example of what I'm talking about. So let's take a look at my range right now, 4.5 million. It's not bad. It's a little on the weak side, but we definitely have a lot of room for improvement. And if I go up here and look up a shoulder accessory, look at a decent one, you know, we're looking at like 100k to 200k damage increase, right? This one's 5 bill, and it would give me a 200k damage increase. Whereas if we look over at Arcane Umbra gear, to get that same sort of upgrade, like for this, for example, it would cost, what is that, 4 times the amount? So Arcane Umbra gear is definitely not the way to go right now. But also, on top of that, within the past few weeks, I started doing Gollux. You can see here, I struggled with it for a while, and I can really only consistently clear hard Gollux. Helix is kind of a challenge. It's not one that I want to take on every day, so I haven't really been doing Helix yet, but I'm getting, geez, this is from 7 Gollux runs, so 130 minus 7 basically is the amount of coins that I get per day on average. And heading over to Gollux, you can see that advanced Gollux scrolls are 40 coins a piece, and I can buy 7 a week. So I'm not going to be able to max out the 7 per week, but there's really nothing else to spend my money on. Maybe a reinforced ring, but it's probably, since, here's the thing, since these aren't tradable, and these are, it's probably better to just buy a reinforced Gollux ring already scrolled for item drop from the auction house, right? So that's that. Also, Gollux scrolls give 4 weapon attack and 4 magic attack a piece, which is pretty okay. The scrolling on my superior gear right now really sucks, and I could do a lot better. So those are my 2 avenues of upgrade right now. I want to get a decent pair of shoes, ideally unique 17 star with 2 lines of strength, a better cape. I might just try to cube this one myself because it's already 17 stars. It would be less headache, I think. Maybe, but would it be cheaper? I don't know. I'll think about that. And then also the Absolab shoulder, I want to upgrade that too, because even if I were to just buy that one in the auction house, that's like an extra 30 weapon attack right there, plus the extra strength. It's a really nice upgrade. And so what else was I thinking of? So we also have the Evolving Soul Shield of Justice. I'm gonna sell this Princess Nose Soul Shield. I don't know how much I'm gonna sell it for. I was thinking like 800 mil. I don't know. I'll think about it. But when I get this, let's see. When I get access to the equipment transfer in 1,300 coins, I'm pretty sure I have enough time for that. I'm going to transfer a legendary secondary that I have on my Xenon over to this Evolving Soul Shield of Justice, assuming I can. I don't actually know if I can, but that should also be a nice upgrade. It's not going to be a significant one, but it will be an upgrade regardless. I also want to get this ring up to legendary and get some item drop on that. Then I can replace one of these Blackgate rings with something that's a little stronger. So it's a lot of just a lot of potential avenues for upgrading, right? So there's also the potential of getting 22 star on these, moving them up to unique, getting decent bonus potential on them. Bonus potential is actually low priority for me right now. I feel like bonus potential is kind of expensive, and there are way more ways that I can get upgrades without resorting to bonus potential. There's also So funny enough, I actually haven't been doing Commercy on this character, like, ever. I didn't even realize it until, like, a couple days ago. So I started doing Commercy, and what I want to do is I want to get a good Dominator pendant, and then transpose that, and then I'll have a Sweetwater pendant. What else? I want to get a Sweetwater monocle that ideally has a line of strength and drop for farming purposes. And I think that's about it. I also, and I'm going to get this with the Lara pre-creation event, there's a shop opening up that will allow you to buy pet enhancement scrolls. So I'm going to start throwing those on these. I don't have, it's so annoying. I don't have an accessory for my Luna. And since Luna is from the last generation of vac pets, it's not possible for me to purchase her accessory. So I have to use the like 7 billion Meso Luna crystal keys, which sucks. And so that's like low priority for me. I don't know when I'm going to get around to getting that. But yeah, I'm like 99% sure that they don't have the old vac pet stuff here. If they did, that would be awesome. But unfortunately, that's one of the things that you kind of take on when you have a vac pet. If you do not, let this be a lesson to you guys, those of you who are looking to get a vac pet for the first time. If you're getting a vac pet, make sure you buy their pet equipment now, because if you do not, you are going to seriously regret it in like 3 months when you're like, oh, I should probably get one of these. So take the $13, invest in it now, assuming you want to do that. I'm not telling you to go out and buy an X and stuff. So if you're getting a vac pet, I highly recommend buying the accessory immediately, same time you buy the vac pet. Hell, even before you buy the vac pet. If you're going to do it, make sure you get the accessory, because they are a pain in the ass to get when they're not in rotation anymore. All right, and with that, I think I'm pretty much good. I also want to get a couple more totems. I could get one. The totems, again, are stupid expensive. I don't remember how much I paid for this one. I have it on video, so I could go check, but I'm lazy. And the other one that would be similar in damage to this would cost me like 5 bill. So totems are low priority right now. And I think that's pretty much it. So for the near future, we're going to be focusing on upgrading superior Gollix gear with good scrolls, not spell tracing them. I'm going to innocence all of these and start throwing the Gollix scrolls on them. We're going to get rid of this Chaos Pink Bean mark. We're going to get a new shield. Going to try to get rid of one of these rings, get a new one that's better. Upgrade the CRA gear and upgrade the pet gear. So